Hey, what's up, everybody? Geek back with a Palworld video. Been a while since I've made them, so I'm a little rusty. Bear with me on this one. But as we returned to some gaming from a trip, I was on Japan and getting back into gaming and everything. I was trying to figure out how to upgrade my pals with these things called PAL souls, right? Small, medium, and large. If you guys play Palworld, you all know you go to the statue, that one right there. They're all over the place, and you can use them to enhance your pals, which I'll just show you right here. I haven't gotten a pal yet that I want to, and you just press V and you can enhance them. And it takes various pal shards, right, to max their health out, max their attack out, their defense, work speed, all that other stuff, right? So like maybe I'll enhance this one here. Okay, I want to make my Anubis work faster. That's fine. But it takes pal shards to do that, and I'm able to max it out. Well, one of the things I was having a tough time doing was figuring out where to get all the pal shards. They may drop on the ground. If you hunt down pals, some of them will drop them, like Cat's Eye will drop medium shards. The bigger boss mobs and stuff will drop larges and everything. Well, that's time consuming. So there is actually a much more efficient way to get the small, medium, and large shards. And you actually don't have to do any hunting. All you're going to need is you're going to need one base or two, or in this case, we have two. You're going to need a disassembling conveyor, which if you come over to PALs, it's called the PAL disassembly conveyor. Yes, you put your pals on it and converts them into different parts, and that does require power to use. And then you need pals. And in this case, we're going after two types of pals. We're going to go to the breeding base that we have set up. I'm going to get a couple of the eggs. I'm going to harvest the eggs, hatch the eggs, and then I'm going to show you why we do these specific ones. So we have, in our case, we're doing jet dragons. Jet dragons will give us large pal souls, and they also give us quartz crystals, so I don't have to go harvest quartz or mine quartz because there's no. If you look at your infrastructure and stuff, you have mining sites that you can put inside your bases, but there's nothing for quartz. So the jet dragon solves two issues, kills two birds with one stone essentially, and the other ones we go after are frost stallion nocts. If you don't have that, you can go up to the northern area up here and you can catch yourself a frost stallion and you can breed it with a Helsifer and you can get frost stallion nocts. Anyways, I'm going to get a couple of these eggs here, right? I'll just do 4 of each, and then I'll come over here and get a couple of those. So now we're going to incubate and hatch these. And if I get the watch, no, I still haven't gotten the drop perks, the perfect divine jet dragon yet, or frost stallion noct. But for this purpose, we're just incubating, and we're going to go disassemble them, and I will show you why we use these instead of something else. Okay, so now we have the frost stallions and the jet dragons. I'm going to come back to the main base, mining base, where we have the conveyor belt. Okay. I know I'm terribly such an exciting person. I'm going to move these down so they don't get mixed in. Because we're now my pay mindset, we have 184 large pal souls. So come over here. You can stand to the side and drop your pals on here. However, if you have gatherers and stuff, they're going to end up in one of the chests that you have closest by. It could be this chest or this one. I like to stand on the edge right here, and then I'll open it and I will catch them myself. And all you do is you just right click on them, it puts them on the conveyor belt, and it starts breaking them down and disassembling them for you. And as you can see, I'm getting carbon fiber, I'm getting pure crystal, pure quartz, I'm getting diamond, I'm getting large PAL souls, I'm getting polymer. So between those two breeds, I don't have, because there's a lot of things you can use carbon fiber for in your builds and circuits and all that other stuff. Same with quartz and same with polymer, especially if you're using weapons and stuff, you need that. But we went from 184 to 196 large PALs. Now you're asking, okay, that gives me large PALs. Do I need to find different animals or different PALs to give me medium and small? No, there is one more tool that you need, and it's called the what do we call that dang thing? The refrigerated crusher. The refrigerated crusher, let me take the PAL. I was making palladium off of it. Lets you do a few things. Okay. So I use it. We have two mining stations too, and it allows us to make a lot of palladium at one time, and I don't have to go hit mines. I don't have to harvest or mining it or anything like that. So that's what we do with it in the meantime. But it also lets you make your own PAL souls, right? Small, medium, or large. In this case, if I have a large PAL soul, if I want to make one of those, and I have a bunch of mediums, I can take 2 medium PAL souls and make 1 large. Not terribly efficient because you're losing material. Most of the time, with the way we've set it up now between the Jet Dragon and the Frost Stallion Noct, we're getting a large quantity of PAL souls, and we're taking those to make medium and small. So if I want to make medium, I need one for 2 medium PAL souls. I need 1 large PAL soul. For 2 small PAL souls, I need 1 medium PAL soul. So you see, if we braid a whole bunch of PALs and disassemble them and get, say, 100, 200 large PAL souls, we can make 200 medium PAL souls or 300, and then we can make 100 or 200 small PAL souls. It takes a while to build up your quantity because as you breed your pets and get the perks on them that you want, which is a totally different video and different subject, you will go through all those, but that's how you do it. So just to show you, we're going to make a couple of mediums real quick, and it doesn't take very long depending on the PAL that you're using. So we got the medium now. We're going to make a couple smalls. As you can see, it's having to go spend the time out there trying to hunt down each PAL, getting 1 or 2 at a time. I now have increased my number. Yes, I took a hit here, but I'll be able to make those back more and more. Plus, I got a couple diamonds, which sells for cash or gold. I got polymer and carbon fiber and quartz. That's for circuit, gunpowder, ammunition, things like that. So as you disassemble them, you go after the things that might take more time that you don't want to have to go waste time. It's about being efficient. So that's essentially all you need to do. And then once you have those, you just go up to your statue. They're all over the place. You can build one in your base, and you can upgrade your PALs once you have the ones you have. Now that I'm done here, though, I'm going to queue up some palladium because I am ripping through that like no tomorrow. And that's all there is to it. So you need a PAL disassembly conveyor. You will need a refrigerated crusher, and then you'll need a breeding base or a, where is it at? I never find the breeding thing in here. I've been in here enough, you'd think I know where it's all at. Right here, the breeding farm, and then you can just go to town. So again, breeding farm, we have one set up. We have 3. You'll need cakes, by the way. You need to make cake for the breeding stuff. But again, you can see we have 3 stalls for just creating, harvesting, and getting our PAL souls and quartz and all that other stuff. And to make cake, let me go down to our little ranch farm thing, and I'll show you. As you can see, we have not the most efficient things in here, but it doesn't require electricity. We'll make the cake. To make the cake, you need flour, red berries, milk, egg, and honey. And as you can see here, we don't have any, but we do have some. So I need to go over, and there's mouse. I need to go over to, I need to find it. I always lose it. Come up to our ranch, not farm. And I'm going to collect some of the ingredients that we need. So for the cakes, we need honey and milk and eggs, and this ranch does all of that. And I'm now wickedly overburdened, and I didn't bring my grappling gun to move faster. Shame on me, but impromptu, we're going to go fast. So come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. And then we come down here. And we start the long walk over. You know, for this one, I'm going to put it, I think we've got room in here. Jay's probably going to kill me on this, but I'll move it later when I don't have the video rolling. But we'll come over here. We're going to drop the eggs and stuff in there. And you can see there's wheat that they're putting in here. And to use the wheat and make it into flour, you come over here and use a water crusher. And you just, in this case, select that. But we've already got that in there. You can see we've got, I think we've got, are we all out of wheat? Oh no, we've got wheat. So now that we have all the materials, you come over here and you can set up your cakes. Now, keep in mind, cakes take a long time to cook, and we churn through them, so we do large quantities of cakes at a time. But you'll need the cake for your breeding farm. Come back to the breeding farm. And you're going to make sure that the stalls, the food stall for each one of these, has a cake in it. Ooh, I need to stock those up here in a minute. That's a good thing I have some. Otherwise, they won't do anything. You can put your pets in there, but they're not going to do anything without the cake. You can't put just whatever food you want into it. You have to put the cake. And that one's going to take 20. Okay. Anyways, and then once you have the cake, the eggs get made. You get the eggs. You hatch the eggs. You go and break the eggs down in the pals down in the disassembler. And then you put them in the crusher to make the palsels. Anyways, long story short, that's where it is. So you will need cakes, which are flour, honey, red berries, milk, and I forgot the other one. And then once you have those, you need a breeding pen, and you need a male and a female pal. And then you breed those and you break them down. And then you can get all your pals, go to your crusher, your disassembler, crusher, and you're good to go. And remember, try to pick the pals that are going to disassemble and give you the materials, not just pal souls, but other materials. That's why we use these two particular breeds. Anyways, if you have questions, let me know. We'll try to do some other videos. There's a lot of people out there doing videos on stuff. I didn't see one on how to do pal souls per se. I saw a lot of them when I was Googling, trying to find a small pal soul, and they're going to go after the knocked and this and that. Yeah, no, that was not efficient and did not work well. So there's this one. I am working on dog coins right now. That's very inefficient to go after them. But there will be a different video on that one that does not use cheats or glitches, which seems to be a lot of people's things. But more of how can you legitimately go get those items. Anyways, let me know in the comments if you guys are doing Palworld, what you're excited about. We'll be doing this and Enshrouded. I've been doing the first Descendant. And there's a few other games. Anyways, it's good to see you guys. Good to make a video now and then. I'm going to try and get more into it. I just took a lot of time off to deal with some medical stuff and some family travel. and reprioritize what I want to do in my life and in my family's life and all that stuff. But it's good seeing you. I do have a video that's going to be coming out, not maybe a little bit about gaming. It's really more about Intel versus AMD, the stuff that's going on with the Intel 13th gen and 14th gen oxidations, and then to talk a little bit about people misunderstanding that the RTX 4090 and even the RTX 5090 when it comes out, yeah, they're going to be expensive. I get it. They're going to be overpriced. There's the MSRP and people are like, oh, it's not worth the cost and everything. But when I'm talking and people refer to full-time content creators, we're talking about the people that are 9 to 5. That is their 100% job. This is, they make the money off of editing videos, after doing photos, creating things, maybe AI functionalities, and not just streaming, but actually doing editing and creation and everything on that like. So if you've got any questions, there will be a video coming out on that one as well. Anyways, it's good to talk to y'all and everything. I will be out at GCX this year. First time ever, probably the last time, but I want to really go see some friends, meet the friends when I was playing Destiny. I haven't played Destiny for over a year now. Me and Bungie, I want them to put the gamer first again. Instead of their bottom pocketbook, it's just not been really, it wasn't really a good place. And I'll be honest, one of the reasons I stepped away from gaming was I got really just burnt out on it because of Destiny and how they were treating the gamer. Anyways, Palworld, there'll be more videos. Sorry I digressed on that one. Good to see y'all. Let me know what you're up to in the comment section below. If you got questions or you're stuck on something, maybe I can help you out in the game. If not, I can figure it out. Anyway, stay safe out there. I will see y'all in game.